Welcome to part 2 of my reaction to Kid Gloves from the Rush album Grace Under Pressure. Just listen to that all the way through. That is part 1. Link is in the description below. Wow, there's some stuff I have to talk about this track. First, and I've said it before, but I probably don't touch on it enough because Rush is so good at it that it becomes so expected. They play odd time signatures so well. It's so easy to get caught up in the musicianship and the actual instrumentation that you lose fact of not only are they just really talented at their respective instruments, they're absolute masters of time signatures. And, for some people, time signatures, they come easy. There's bands who are well known for playing all over the place, Rush, for example, Dream Theater, lots of odd time signatures and time signature changes and stuff like that throughout their tracks. Some people like to play in the more standard time signatures, and for me, to be honest, I like standard time signatures because that, again, is kind of my style, more of the classic kind of, rock, pop rock, metal kind of stuff. It's like the Joe Satriani stuff that you guys know I love, where it's like, okay, 99% of his stuff is probably in like 4/4. And there's nothing wrong with it. But when you listen to Rush, it's so easy to just you get used to it. And they play it so well that it's only like this track. Oh my gosh, the beginning of it. It's like, first of all, comes in and it's like, wow, that's really cool. That's a really cool sound. It's beautiful. And then you're like, man, what is going on? And then as they progress in, you realize the time signature is like, oh my gosh, they do it really, really well. I wish, I consider myself to be a pretty decent guitar player, but when it comes to odd time signatures, some people can count them out so easily, and some people can play them so easily, and I can sit here sometimes and listen to tracks and go, what intonation? And it's just, they're so good. They're so good that they not only write it, but of course, everything they write, they could and can play live and do that, and they change between it and stuff, and it's so easy. Okay, so that's that. Got to give them credit for being so incredibly talented at that. Second thing I have to say, and again, you guys know how I'll just hear a song and I'll throw out something that it might be like, well, you've kind of said that about another song, or you haven't really listened to all these songs all that much. The guitar solo in this might be one of my favorite guitar solos by Alex Lifeson. And the reason is the tone is incredible. The playing is incredible. The way that he does his little runs and the pull-offs and stuff and the harmonics, it's the perfect just combination of everything. And that tone is really kind of aggressive. Not, again, it's weird how Alex can have I say aggressive, but I don't just mean the gain's cranked up and it's all this distortion. But if you listen to it, it's really in your face and a little bit shrill and a whole lot of perfect. Now, I was sitting here listening to this track going, man, this sounds like what genre even is this? Because, and I'm always scared to say stuff like this because, people, and not you guys are great. You guys are always super encouraging, so thank you for that. But in the past, other bands specifically, I'll say, oh, that kind of sounded, or this had this kind of a feel, and people are like, oh, no, don't disrespect them. There were certain parts of this song where I'm like, man, it has a new wavy kind of punk sound to it, and which sounds so weird because other parts of the track you wouldn't even think that at all. But then there's certain parts and I'm like, what is going on there? And it's like this, oh man, they play everything. So they're like, oh, we're going to throw in a little bit of reggae, we're going to throw in a little bit of pop, we're going to throw in a little bit of this punk sound, we got a little bit of this new wave sound going on. And it's like, what are you guys even doing? What genre are you? Well, they're Rush. That's what genre they are. And it's so good. You know, sometimes I hit play on these videos, and like I said, I don't know what to expect. But then I'm like, oh man, I hope there's, enough something interesting to give me, to talk about, so I'm not just sitting there going, oh, it was a cool song because I liked it. And this is one of those tracks where it's like 30, 45 seconds in, something like that. I'm going, okay, I know what I'm talking about. It's so cool and so unique. And again, I don't remember this track at all. Much like the last one, I don't remember anything about it, which is crazy because imagine me, a young learning to play guitar guy. Why would I not like that? Why would I not listen to that and enjoy it and learn from it? Anyway, I'm sure that you could tell from the part one just watching, and I'm sitting here like smiling like crazy and literally like laughing because it's so unique and so unexpected and so dang good. Oh man, I loved that track, you guys. I know that I talk and I try and put it into words, but I know you guys get the real idea how I'm feeling about a track from watching me listen to it, which is why I try, especially on the last couple albums, not to talk too much during it. I just want to listen and enjoy it. And it's so fun. You guys know that I love this, and I'm loving doing this for you guys. And I'm loving that you guys are checking into these videos and leaving all sorts of comments and fun little tidbits of information and fun stuff like that. And I don't respond too much to comments, you guys, because I'm a pretty busy person. I'm always doing something. But I do scan through, I read the comments, and I see stuff, and I really, really appreciate that. So please keep those coming. It's super encouraging, and it's fun to just read. I like seeing the little comments, so I don't, like if I don't take the time to respond to them, that does not mean I'm not seeing them, and really appreciating them. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch and leave those comments. Whew, what a track. I loved it. From the time signatures and the playing and that just fantastic guitar solo. Oh man, beautiful all the way around. What a killer album so far, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna keep smiling about this track, and I'll probably listen to it again because it was totally unexpected and put just a massive smile on my face that I needed on this day in particular. So thank you guys. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and I will be seeing you guys in future videos. Thank you so much.